Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video by me, FoxyNoTail, here on the truly Bedrock survival server. And in the last video, we started working on the shambles area of our medieval build. Let me fly around and show you what it looks like from above. Not nearly as impressive as it looks from below. However, I'm really happy with it, and you may notice that this new building here, which looks quite similar to the other ones in terms of lack of variation, has appeared since the last video. I did build that in a live stream yesterday, and if you're interested in checking out my live streams, then head over to twitch.tv/FoxyNoTail, or if you're interested in watching ones that have already been, you can catch all of my previous live streams on my second channel, which is Foxy2. Anyway, enough of all that. We are in the process of starting the next stage of this, which is actually going to be the gate that leads through into the castle. But I want some sort of archway or link between these two builds to actually make this look more official and more interesting. So I guess we're going to be doing that. But before we do that, I actually want to go over to our winter area. So our winter area is not actually a million miles away from my base, and it's actually very, very close to DB's base. Now, I wasn't available or present during the meetings that took place to decide on where we were going to have our Christmas area, but it does appear, looking at it, that we are going for some sort of Death Star-y alien theme. So I thought I'd come over today and start building some things in the area and just make this area look a little bit more lively, because there really isn't a great deal going on. So in order to be in keeping with the current theme, i.e. the alien-y, Star Wars-y, Star Destroyer type things, I am thinking more Star Wars. Now, if you didn't know, I actually made a Star Wars Christmas special video back in 2017, which had me, Big Chicken, and Jack, and a couple of other people all going to rescue the Christmas presents from Darth Vader at the Death Star.
Excellent. Soon all the Christmas presents in the galaxy will be mine.
If you haven't seen that, it is honestly the best and most interesting video I've ever made. Go check it out. The link should be in the description below if I've remembered to put it in. So yeah, I'm thinking that we could add a few of the builds from that video into here to really bring that all back to life and really fill in some of the blanks around here. So I suppose I should probably get cracking. So the majority of the builds used in that video are over here in my test world, and it's going to be interesting to bring some of these back to life. We've got the 21st century Foxy sign over there that's only ever been used once. Make that twice. We've got the landing bay here, which has had a little bit of a problem with a fill command. We've got a Millennium Falcon over here, which is what I think we're going to be working on today. And then we've got all of the other things, like the front of the Death Star. Where the landing bays all are. And in here is the big, big build where me and Darth Vader both face down.
You are the only one that can stand in my way.
Heading inside, you can see the platform for the inside of this thing where we had our final showdown. And if I fly through here, we can go into the main part of this build, which is the area where we had our lightsaber battle.
FoxyNoTail.
And if we go through into this section, we've got the large sort of room, the control room, if you like, for the spaceship. And if we go through this corridor here, that's it. That is all of that. So yeah, lots and lots of set design went into making that video. I've never really shown anyone around all of this. But the thing I really, really want to bring to the Christmas area, as daft as it sounds, is the Millennium Falcon.
Are you sure this is the way to the little shop? No, I don't think you're very good at directions at all.
Now I'm sure I'm going to get a whole bunch of comments from people saying, but Rendog is doing Star Wars on Hermitcraft, you're copying him. Well, you know, Star Wars exists for more than one person. Star Wars exists for many, many people, and it is such a big thing in many of our lives that, you know, it can't just be claimed by one person. And clearly, in 2017. I did it first. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some screenshots of the lovely Millennium Falcon here. I know it's not perfect. I know the Millennium Falcon actually had the cockpit in a circular bit over here, but this is my representation of it, and this is what is going to be appearing on the Truly Bedrock server. All I got to do is gather a few materials, I guess, and make this so. That's a Star Trek reference. Yeah, well, whatever. And it's make it so, not make this so. Look, it's a space ref. Oh, jeez. Whatever. I'll see you in a minute. Well, I am back over in my base area looking for a couple of bits. I am literally 2 blocks away from finishing this build, and they are grey carpet. Now, I found one. I just need one more piece of grey carpet, and we're completely done. Now, I know I do get a little bit of carpet through this thing, so let's pinch a little bit of that wall there and make some. So I've got the dyes in my inventory to make the grey dye. There we go. Now we can make some grey wool. There we go. And now we can make the carpet, the finishing touches. And you should see it pop into existence any time now as we fly into this wintry area. Nothing seems to be loading. There it is. You might have just caught a glimpse of it there. There we go. We now have a FoxyNoTail version of a Millennium Falcon right here on the Truly Bedrock server. Now we got a way in here, which is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, these white carpets are just no good. They need to be grey carpets there. And also I've got a couple more quartz stairs just to bring along the back there. And now that is 100% done. As per my videos. Actually, I'm lying. I'm missing one trapdoor. I forgot to get another trapdoor. Would you believe it? I'm completely out of oak, so I need a little bit of oak to finish that off. But we've got the cockpit here, which I'm really happy about. We can sit here and we can fly our Millennium Falcon, and obviously the outside of it is looking pretty snazzy as well. Let's take another look around the outside. We got some iron blocks. Very expensive build, this one. Lots of iron blocks, lots of repeaters, lots and lots of the smooth stone slabs there to make this look how it does. And I'm really happy with it. I followed down. Oh, jeez. Yeah, really happy with it. It brings back fond memories, and I realised building this how much time I spent actually building it for the Christmas special video I did. Obviously, building it in creative was a lot different to building it in survival like I just have done. Yeah, it wasn't a very quick build at all. Right, I just need a tiny bit of oak in order to get some trapdoors. Maybe I could steal some trapdoors from this village potentially. Do they have trapdoors in villages? Who knows? Well, I've found a lot of trees, but these are all the wrong kind of trees. You don't get many oak trees in the icy wildernesses, but we are coming across, more normal terrain now. There's mine and Slack smelter. This is giving you an idea of where we're working. We're not actually too far away from that. And here is a tree that I'm going to steal. And there we go with the last trapdoor place. This is now 100% complete. Job done. Next job. And I'm not going to go back to the base just yet because there's something else I want to build over here. But before I do that, though, I just want to show you I have some more mini blocks. A Wandering Trader did hop by. As you can see, I have the proof here, and I got a bunch of mini blocks. The brick ones in particular, I'm kind of happy with. So yeah, that's good. Right, the next thing I want to build is something else from my Christmas movie, but I don't know even if I can find a copy of it because it was on a world that was separate from my ideas world. So I'm going to rummage around my computer, see if I can find that world so we can go. Not sure what this is on about there, so that we can, check it out. Right, I'll be back in a minute, hopefully, after I've found it. And here we go. After literally hours of trawling through all of my old worlds, I have found the desert area with the stormtroopers where myself and Big Chicken came along.
I guess this must be the place.
It says it is on the map.
In order to look for a pilot to take us to the Death Star. Now, all of these buildings, I mean, it's obviously just one-sided buildings. They're all just models. There's absolutely nothing on the other side at all. But the one I'm most interested in is actually the cantina where we meet Ham Solo.
I'm Ham Solo. You can call me Ham for short.
Okay.
And this is my dog, Sparky. Careful around him, he's a bit of a chewer. He'll chew on just about anything.
You should have called him Chewy.
Well, you know, copyright and all that.
So, if I go down to this end here, although this isn't where it was in the video, I believe if I go round this corner somewhere, I should find it. Oh, I think it's in this box. I can't remember entirely how we get in there. It's been a long time. 2017 was a long time ago. And as we make our way inside, we find the cantina. Now, it's not the best cantina in the world, but I'm pretty sure that we can make this look a little bit better with all of the tools and things that we've got available in 2020, particularly with the mini block. So again, I'm going to take some screenshots of this. I'm going to do similar things on the outside to what we've got here, but obviously this is desert themed and we are going for a winter theme, so I'm going to have to take these and make them look a lot more wintry. And maybe a little bit less gappy as well. Now, this really is the behind-the-scenes look that you weren't expecting. Or wanting, probably. Right, back to Truly Bedrock. Okay, so back on Truly Bedrock, let's talk block palettes for this build. Obviously, for this build, we are not going to be building it out of sandstone because we are quite clearly in a big snowy tundra rather than a desert. So these are the materials that I'm thinking about. Now, it'd be nice to make it quite white and blend in with the background and the environment, kind of like sandstone does in sand, to make it blend in with the snow. But unfortunately, our variations of white are not particularly great, and there's not that many that go together. So I've made like this wall shape and design here, and I quite like the fact that we've got the variation with the different diorite blocks, but everybody hates diorite, so I don't think that's going to be a particularly great way forward. Then I've sort of thought, well, the bone block and the quartz kind of go together quite nicely, and I started throwing together things like that, but it looks very flat and very plain because there's very little in terms of the walls and the different shaped blocks that come in those varieties. So I went back to the good old grey blocks, and I've put this together, which is pretty much that, but just with a few different textures. And I really like that. I like the palette. And I think if we put enough snow blocks and sort of drifts up in front of it, maybe a few ice blocks as well, we can make that look quite wintry. So that, I think, is the design, or at least the block palette for the build we're going to be going for. So now what you've got to do is destroy all of those and actually build it. And this is where we're going to be having a snowman building competition very soon. I don't want to block the entrance to that, obviously. We've got the Millennium Falcon just over there, so I'm thinking of building it here so that you walk past it on the way to the snowman building competition.
I don't know how much longer I can hold them off. We're sitting ducks out here.
As I stand up here on the Star Destroyer of Doom, I look down and see that tiny little building that I've made. It's so small. Oh wait, no, we're just a long way away. It's huge. It's taken absolutely ages to build this thing, and it might not look that massive, but believe me, it took a long time and a whole lot of resources. Absolutely nothing on the inside as yet, but the outside is 100% done. So what we need to do now is tear out this floor and put our cantina on the inside, and then this build will be 100% complete. Now, I really like the materials I've used. I think it fits in really well, and I've tried my best to make it look like the snow has sort of drifted up the sides around the area, and I think I've done a pretty good job of that. As it snows more snow will obviously appear on this thing, and it'll look even more wintry. But at the moment, it kind of does look a little bit lost in the midst of everything else. So we maybe need some trees and some foliage and stuff around it as well to make it blend in a bit. But I'm really happy with it. So yeah, internals now, and then we can open for business. And now I have finished. Well, just about. There's a couple of finishing touches I need to do, but I need to go home for that first. Nothing particularly has changed on the outside of the building. That should all look pretty much familiar as it was before. But as we go inside, I now have an interior which is slightly different from what I had in the Christmas episode, because obviously it's all out of different materials, but also I thought I'd do the layout slightly differently as well. Now, I didn't actually leave myself a massive amount of space inside here, so I have had to cram things in a little bit tight, but I think it works. So we've got the booths here that you would obviously come and sit at and enjoy your drinks. We've got the stage where you would have the villagers doing their villagey songs, and the other booth there where Han Solo shot Greedo, and then we've got the bar, which is a little bit high up if you're here. I mean, or maybe I'm not old enough to be in here, who knows? But there's a couple of finishing touches I just need to do. One of those is to maybe put some potion bottles and stuff behind the bar to make that look a little bit more like, things are going on. The other thing is to put lampshades on these lamp holders that are in the back of these booths here. And I'd also like to put in villagers in here working. However, I don't know what the plans are for the rest of the area, and I don't know if bringing villagers over here would be a good idea, considering DB has a raid farm just outside. That thing, I think. One of these is a raid farm, and it currently has a raid going on at it. Now, my worry is, if I bring villagers over here, they will somehow manage to connect to the raid farm. Maybe it's not this bit. Whenever I fly past, it says there's a raid. Maybe the raid's finished now. But yeah, chances are they will connect to the villagers down there and we'll get raids in the Christmas area, which wouldn't be particularly ideal. So I might not be able to do the villagers, but I can do the mini blocks. So I guess I should probably head home and go and grab them. The finishing touches are now in place, and we have Foxy's Cantina and free drinks as well. I thought I'd get in the Christmas spirit of things and offer people a nice tasty drink when they're in here. You can see as we come in, not much has changed. We've got a couple of robots that are serving some drinks, and behind the bar we've got some milk, we've got some water, and we've got some potions as well, because it's pretty much all I had on me. And apparently Slack's invisible. Right, anyway, so I'm really happy with how this has all come out. I would like to put villagers in it, like I said, but I was actually wrong about where the raid farm is. The raid farm is not one of those tall buildings over there at all. It is, in fact, this building right here that I've built right directly underneath. So yeah, definitely not a good idea to be popping villagers in here. Although I think DB did say he'd pretty much finished with his raid farm now. But I don't want to cause problems, I'm not going to add any villagers to it. I think it speaks for itself. It's got everything it needs. And I'm really, really happy with how this has gone. So I guess it's time to see what's next, I suppose.
Had to switch to one of my other skins because it was broke.
Men in Black Slack. Okay, I'm not worried. Good day. Hello and welcome to the cantina. Free drinks all around.
Pretty nice place you got here. I mean, it looks a bit familiar, but I can't place where I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's totally original, completely unique. You've never seen anything like this before in your life. These are not the builds you're looking for. Excellent.
Not the builds I am looking for. Okay. What? Wait a minute. How'd I get over here?
What
are we doing over here?
Well, Slack, it's beginning to look a lot like Star Wars. This Christmas area, so I think we should make it look a little bit more like Christmas, don't you?
Yes. Is that the Millennium Falcon? That's
possibly. I'm just going to go and return my milk. This one, I don't. Someone else can have this. I don't want it. I have sipped it a little bit. There's probably a little bit of backwash gone in there, but it's fine. No one will notice. By the time someone else comes to drink it, it'll be all that will worn away. It'll be fine.
Okay, everything will be fine then, right?
Yeah,
everything will be fine.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon, because it's I wasn't at the meeting, Slack, when they decided on the theme of this area. Quite clearly, looking up in the sky, we've gone with space theme. So I thought I would bring a little bit of FoxyNoTail history to the area from my Christmas video. So yeah, Millennium Falcon. We've got my cantina over there, and I shall soon be building some other bits and bobs as well from that, including Santa and his space sleigh that have crashed somewhere. Wow. So
well, that gives me some inspiration. Maybe I'll do some alien themed stuff. Oh my god, that Christmas star.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that Christmas star. I'm sorry, I just got squirrel brained by a star.
Yeah, Liara's been busy. Yeah, she's quite good at these mini blocks, as it turns out.
Interesting. Right. As I was saying, that gives me some ideas. Maybe I'll add something a little space themed over here in time. But
Yeah.
that's not what we're doing today, is it?
No.
No. What are we going to be doing today?
We said that we're going to attempt, between us both, to sprucify the area, make it look all nice and Christmassy, and even maybe perhaps have a go at fixing up that village, possibly.
Oh yeah. This place definitely, we need some interconnection going here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
some nice
as you were
Christmassy
saying earlier,
roads. You know,
yeah.
some decoration, some trees.
Yeah, we've got a tree area over here. We have no roads at all.
No.
Are we supposed to walk across the ice all the time? What if it breaks?
I know. I keep falling in holes.
Safety hazard. I think that's what we should do, Foxy. First, we need to road this place up. We need to road this place up. And there's.
Yeah, that's my snowman. I needed it.
Okay. Something like this, Foxy. Just some simple paths like this all the way around. I know we've gotten started here.
Yeah.
And we've got a little bit of a work area set up. Planned bridge. You know, I may have picked the worst spot ever for a bridge. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I thought you were going to come a bit further over, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. That's absolutely fine where you are. It's not.
Well, we can always pull it more over this way and then go across.
You could have, or you could have a curved bridge going around. You know, you're good at curved bridges.
I wouldn't know nothing about curved bridges this season. Nothing at all.
No.
Never heard of them. Heard of them. So what are we going to do for like lighting and lamps and stuff like that?
Well, I am currently putting sea lanterns underneath the path blocks because they're not solid blocks. The light will shine through, which is very handy, but it is going to melt quite a lot of the snow around the path. So we're going to have to be quite creative with our snow blocks so that it doesn't look too not snowy. But I do think we should probably have maybe, if we can make it almost like fairy lights above using soul torches and stuff like that, could look good, but they'd need to be quite high up. Mr. Lizard.
Yes.
As the night turns, we can now see the faint glow of the road as it shines through. We've got some candy canes and a little bridge coming along. Nothing much to look at this particular moment in time, but it's coming. It's coming.
It's just a little bit of adding more life in, just with the path. Just with the path,
agree.
You know, the starship up there, the Christmas tree. Yeah, it's definitely
all coming together. But I really need some quartz stairs, Slack. I don't need many. I only need a handful. Is there any chance you could or shoot
pop
me
over
in the
to my
backside?
base?
Thank you very much. Yeah, really,
I
appreciate
didn't
that.
shoot you in the backside.
Blame one of those skeleton
why
fellas.
do you always? You know what? I'll go to my base and get you some quartz. How does that sound? Okay.
That sounds
good. I'll just do that, and you just sit over there and deal with all those things that have spawned. Yep.
I mean, I could fly away. That would probably deal with it, to be fair. But I know,
despawning in Bedrock. You're insane,
that one's
right?
sneaky. He's under the bridge. Stop. Oh, I got his head. Slack. I've cheated and added in trees to fill out the area because it saves me time.
You've been building custom trees?
Yeah. They're all custom because I placed the sapling and grew them myself. 100% custom trees in the area now. I even got one of those little funky ones like that one you got the other day. Not quite as rubbish as that one, but almost. Just down there.
Hey, that's not bad. That actually adds to it. And if we, I like what you've done. You see how DB put trees all the way around that? Yeah, that kind of blends in.
His look a lot thicker and more bushy than mine because he's got more of them. But I didn't want to go crazy because I don't want it to look. I don't want you to not be able to see through them. And I still think we need obviously more detail in the area, but it's a good way of filling out empty space, I guess. What are you doing?
Well, I've been continuing the path and candy canes over here, and we're just about to the point of where we're going to reach the village.
Okay.
So we're going to, I think it's time to start fixing this place up over here. It's seen better days.
Okay. Well, I don't think we should go spamming loads of trees around this area because we don't know everything else that anyone's going to be building. So obviously that area is not too bad because it's a bit out of the way. But yeah, I think we should probably avoid lots of trees around here and just focus on, I guess.
Well, I think first we need to get the paths. Yeah, get the paths back alive.
Yeah.
And then potentially taking down all the cobwebs and patching holes.
Right.
Foxy.
Yes.
You said how hard could it be?
Yes.
we've been here like an hour, and I've gotten like nothing done in this place. This has become a nightmare.
Yes.
This has become a nightmare.
I managed to get over 4 stacks of cobwebs from all of the houses, Slack. So they are naked. I haven't replaced the wood that's missing from them yet, because I think we should probably redesign a few of these houses. At the moment, I'm actually working on trying very hard to come up with a way of doing fairy lights, but I haven't really started yet. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
I'm still trying to find the paths in this place. It'd probably been nicer if we chose an area that wasn't loaded all the time. That way we wouldn't be going through a blizzard.
Are you saying that this area that has been chosen for its alien-esque views is unsuitable for the Christmas district?
No, I'm not saying it's unsuitable.
I'm not saying it's unsuitable. Like what you're saying, to be honest with you, I'm very disappointed.
I really like the little lights you've put across here. I really do.
Yeah, they could do with a bit of tweaking and changing, but I like the idea. I like the idea that you've got these fairy lights above your head as you're walking along the path to the Millennium Falcon that takes you up to the Christmas tree or to the other area. I do. It needs finishing.
We still haven't cut a path up there.
No. We haven't done that. We've not really done a great deal of detail stuff at this particular moment, have we?
Well, no, but it's early in December, and other people are probably going to want to help with this stuff too. Other people are going to have ideas.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we've got a good direction to be going in at this particular moment in time. I'm feeling good about it.
Mm-hmm. I am really enjoying it. But I've my capacity to deal with snow is worse than my capacity to deal with netherrack. If that makes any sense.
And I do have to admit, Slack, that I've been playing Minecraft for a very, very long time today, and I have literally turned into a ball of mush at this particular moment in time.
Yeah, and all this snow, the high contrast is just killing my head. So why don't we take a break from this? We'll also post in the Discord that we've got this started. If anybody wants to come over here and help with it, and we can potentially meet up again later this week. Maybe we'll get some more done. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
That sounds good to me. Yeah, I like that idea. Well, I guess on that note, that is probably just about enough from me today. So, as usual, I would like to say thank you all very much for watching, and I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I do hope you all hit that like button, and if you did like it, please do consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!
Bye!
What? Are you still here?
No. Everything's fine.
Oh, okay. It's just my imagination again, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Sounds just like Slack. Weird, isn't it?
I'm not Slack, silly.
You've not even gone. I can see you.
What? No, nothing to see here.
You're rifling through me sugar boxes, aren't you? Get out of it.
To see here.
This is the season of giving, not taking. Clear off.
Oh, it's just giving me some presents. I thought that's exactly what that was presents for me.